Hey guys, Eric Sue here. Hope you're doing well. Hey, listen, I've got an awesome new video here for you guys because I'm going to be talking about cable management, and I got this new product right here for it. So stay tuned. Alright you guys, just like I said, we're going to be talking about cable management today, and I got a new product here that I want to try out, and I'm going to do an unboxing and let you guys see what I'm doing to put it together. So remember to smash the like button, subscribe button, and notification button so you can get future videos just like this. And if you're a returning subscriber, well, welcome back. I know you guys will get a lot of value out of this as well. Alright, so let's get right into it. So you'll probably see that I need some help with my cables here. They're all over the place. And so I'm going to go ahead and install what's in this box to help me sort it all out. So let's go ahead and open it and we'll see what's in there. And I got this on Amazon, and if it works out for me, obviously I'm going to put the link down below so you guys can grab it yourself. I've got a pretty unique setup here. And if you haven't seen part 1 or 2, go ahead and click up here, and you're going to get linked to both part 1 and then part 2. And so go ahead and look out for those 2 parts. Alright, so what's in this box? Alright, so I was looking around for a solution here that would hold my cables, okay, and I came up with this solution here. One thing about this solution was that it holds up without screws. Although you can use screws, this one holds up with tape, and they give you a lot in here. So in addition to those 2 cable holders, I've got a lot of double-sided tape right here. Okay, and so that's going to help me install it on here underneath the desk, and so this is a lot right here, so that's a good thing. Okay, and then got some extra cable ties or Velcro here in the box as well, so that's a good touch. And then they did give you screws right here if you wanted to screw it into your desk. Okay, so that's what's in the box. They gave you a little thank you to purchasing, so that's a part of that. Okay, and instructions on how to put this together. Okay, alright, so that's what's in it. I'm going to get underneath here. I'm going to start unplugging stuff. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do. I'll get some lights underneath there and then show you what it looks like, okay? Alright, so let's get right to it. Alright you guys, before we get started here, just wanted to let you guys see that they gave us 20 of these cable ties right here that circle up into these little ties right here. So there's 20 of these in this kit included, and I'm probably going to use a lot of these, if not all of them, to put this together. Okay. Alright you guys, so as you can see, all those cables that were underneath my table here, gone. And all that's left are my power strips down in here. Okay, and so what's going to happen is that I'm going to go ahead and install the cable management trays underneath here. I'm going to plan it out a little bit here, but I'm going to go ahead and install these guys in here. It looks like it's going to go something like this in here, It might go in something like this the other way. We'll see how it goes, but hopefully it will work. And we're gonna put both of these in here. Let me see, side by side, and it's gonna fit everything that I have. So that's the game plan. Let me see what this one looks like here. Let's see what we got here. So we got one here, and then one over here. I think we'll both go this way, and yeah, that should work. Underneath here, I'm going to run the cables through. I'm going to center my flexi desk above here, and it should work fine. No problemo. Okay, so that is the plan. Put them both underneath here, something like that. We should be good to go. Everything hidden away and out of sight. So that is the plan. Looks pretty good. All right, let's get right to it. All right, guys, so one of the great things about these cable trays is that it fits one of these wide power strips here. And I think this was like 4.5 inches or something like that. And it just snugs right in here, as you can see, right like that, and it's really great. Okay, obviously it fits those long strips, something like this, very easily in here, so no problems there. Okay, so great way to put 2 strips in one. Okay, I might even put one of this in here, and since these are going to be close up in here, I could probably slide both of these in here without any problems, connecting these two to make it a longer cord, and my other one can go in here easily as well. Okay, so we can have 2 strips in here. Okay, we'll see how that goes, but that's the plan, is to put these strips in, have everything off the floor up on here, and these things will hold all the cables because they have these slots in the back to run cables through, which I like to be able to connect onto here. So we even have it from the bottom, which is nice if need be. Okay, so let's go hook these guys up. And let's get some cables running through. All right, so you guys are going to go ahead and connect all the cables onto these power strips, and then we're going to place them into these baskets, and then place this up into my desk, so I'm not messing around with those cables underneath here, but I can have them all ready to go and placed in properly. And then I'm going to go ahead and mount these up on to the table here, and so hopefully it will work out. So let's do this. All right, you guys, so I'm back, and so I figured out some way to connect my cables, my power strips in the baskets. As you can see here, I'll bring it in. I'm not sure if you can see it, but everything's in here, cables and all, and it's all jammed in here, and it looks pretty tight and really clean. Got this other side here. I gotta fill all the other outlets out with the cables that are all right here and up there. But time to organize and put this together. Okay, so here we go. All right, you guys, before I complete all of the cabling underneath, I want to set up my monitor and my desktop a little bit differently. And so I'm going to shift this over a little bit, creating a little more space on this left side here, your right side. But I want to create more space and position things a little bit over. You'll see a little bit what I'm talking about, but I'm going to shift this over here and create more space. So I'm going to go ahead and lift this up, move it over about 4 inches, 5 inches. Take about right about there. Okay, so that should be good enough. And so if I bring it all the way up, I still have some space up on top here. You can see this wall here and it indents a little bit, but anyhow, gets enough space here. So that's the move I'm going to make. So I'll be more in the center of this table here, and that will work better. Okay, so that's the move. Alright, you guys, so I made the decision to put my speakers up on top here and off of this base, which basically means that I can raise this up without worrying of the wires getting in the way. So there are several wires that connected this audio, but it should be good enough to keep that up. And so got one speaker over here, another speaker over there, and the wires are going to be hidden in the back in these trays. So as you can see back here, there's some wires right here that I'm going to hide underneath here. So that'd be great for that. And let's move on. All right, you guys, so next thing I want to connect here is my Dell D31 display link. This is allowing me to connect multiple monitors. So this is going to go up on top here. Okay. This cable, by the way, is my power cable to my camera. And so I'm going to keep this up here somewhere. I might even, I might just connect it here and just use that. And here is the power cable for that. So I'm going to run this back there. Not bad. Okay. And let's move on. We've got my audio box here that we're going to connect here. Okay. So this is connecting to a USB connector right here. That's the power source, connected USB to a outlet here. So we're going to go ahead and put this, two drives, one 8 terabyte and one 5 terabyte, and all these cables that connect and power them. So alright, guys, so I had to switch some things around, specifically the monitors. I have my 24-inch here and my 22 on the vertical over here with my 27 up on top. Okay, so that is my new setup here. I'm going to run some cables in, connect it through to the bottom here into my cages here. So cable management is going to be great, and then I'm going to finish out. All right, you guys, so I'm in the final few steps here, and I'm going to put these double-sided tape onto these baskets here, and I'm just going to tuck these last few wires underneath here into these baskets, and we're good to go. So let's do this. All right, you guys, so I just put all the cables up into the baskets. As you can see here, it's pretty much all off the floor. There are no more cables. Now, you'll see a lot of these cables up in here that are still dangling a little bit. The reason for putting those cables a little bit loose is because so when I raise my desk all the way up, they have room so that I can raise this system up. So as you can see, I got everything off of my floor here, down in there, okay? And just the dangling cables, because I raised my flexi desk or my standing desk up, and all you see is my dangling cables because I've raised up my standing desk, and this is my new setup right here. So we got my 27-inch on top, I got my 24 over here on my left, and my 22 on my angle here, okay? And so if you guys are interested in seeing my review on these monitors, by the way, I'll put a link in the description so you can see, as well as that top monitor, you can see that. And I'll be doing a part 4, okay? This was part 3 of the cables, and part 4 is just a walkthrough of everything what I have on my desk, everything I'm using, and so that is a desk tour that I'll be doing. So that's be part 4. So I hope you guys liked this video, and remember to smash the like button, subscribe button, and notification button so you can get future videos just like this, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.